Okay, so Monday, Motivation Monday, what? All right, I just got back from killing my workout and killing a client, and that's all pumped up, so I figured I'd give a video. All right, first things first. I am doing a presentation along with the doc, the muscle prof, Jake Wilson, and Ryan Lowry, the gangster OG, the optimal genius, out here in October 23rd and 24th. It's at the Chateau in Park City. Prices are online. It's called the EAT, and it's going to be kicking some ass. Let me go ahead and pull up some really good specifics here. So Heidi Campo is putting it on. It's going to be at Park City. It's going to be at the Chateau. It's a 5-star resort. If you haven't been to the Chateau or you haven't been to Park City, it's just an awesome place to go. So it's an excuse to go get your head pummeled with just awesomeness and stuff you can actually turn around and use that day or the next day to improve your fitness and performance. And it's at Park City. So, I mean, it's just the greatest thing ever up there. It doesn't feel like Utah in a sense, and not saying Utah's bad, I'm just saying it's another level. It feels like you're on vacation as soon as you're up there, no matter if you're on business or not. So it's for athletes, fitness educators, you're 9 to 5, it doesn't matter. If you're trying to optimize yourself and be a badass, you need to come to this. All right, so it's not my event personally, but I am helping Heidi do it. I'm presenting at it, and I would like to see all of you go because I just want to get the word out, man. I'm not trying to convince you to go either way. I'm just trying to give you a lot of tools for you to kick ass with. And so is Jake, and so is Ryan, and so is Heidi. And so that's what we want to do, all right? Show up, learn, kick ass. Plain and simple, all right? So we also have a VIP day. It's where you can actually just come hang out with Jake and Ryan and Heidi and I. We're going to do a workout. We're going to be doing a breakfast, a lunch. Everything is catered. It's pretty awesome, man. So you pretty show up and just have a good time, all right? So some of the topics that are going to be coaching is going to be nutrition for athletic performance. I'm going to cover a lot of ketosis-based athletic performance and just, being able to fit nutrition in your life. Optimal breakfast is going to be covered. Fat loss, either fast or slow. What are the alternatives? What choices you have? Stuff like that. All going to be hammered down. I'll be just get ripped through you. It's going to be pretty awesome. All right. So on to this. I'm going to do a 2-week challenge. So we're literally it's October 23rd. So we're looking about like 19 days out. So I'm going to issue a challenge. Let's get into keto. All right. If you want, there's a couple ways to do it. So first things first, go to the Keto Gains calculator on the Keto Gains group. It's on Reddit too. I'll go ahead and post a link under the video for this. It's fantastic. Nail out your macros, dial it in. What you want is you want a 70% fat, 25% protein, 5% carbs, all right? First 2 weeks. So 2 weeks straight, let's nail it out, all right? So if you have any questions on this, post them down on this video, and I'm gonna help guide you in to ketosis in the next 19 days. And then if you're at the eat place, we can talk about what it's done for you, how you're feeling, how to optimize it, and then how to start using like something like TKD, which is targeted ketogenic diet, to utilize carbs to grow or get more muscle or just have better brain function, and just how it's not a 0 carb diet, it's an all carb diet, all right? So a lot of stuff going on that way. It's gonna be pretty badass. So the next thing we wanna do is kick ass, all right? So, and what we wanna do also is I want you guys to just nail it out. So where you guys are just in ketosis by hopefully day 10, maybe even day 7 if we're killing it. Let's get some workouts designed, kind of post on what you guys are working out, and let's all get in and see what's happening, all right? 70% fat, 25% protein, and 5% carb, all right? So your fat sources are gonna come from a good list that I'll go ahead and post, and if you gotta get creative out of there, let's do it. I've posted a lot of recipes on Keto Gains. There are a ton of people posting different options for food, so once you figure out your macros, where it's supposed to be, you can figure out whether you want 1 meal a day or you want 5 meals a day, and then spread it out through there, okay? It's not gonna make that big of a difference. If you wanna try intermittent fasting, we can go there as well, okay? Because I'll speak a little bit on that. All right, so that's going to be Motivation Monday. It's going to give you something to get out and get done. Let's get you targeted. Let's get you reaching a goal, setting a goal, and reaching that goal, and just, on your way to whooping it. All right, so that is all I have for Motivation Monday. So go ahead, let's get going. Let's see what we can do. Optimize your brain function. It's one of the most amazing things. And if you haven't cut carbs out of your life for years and years and years and years, let's give it 2 to 3 weeks, all right? 2 to 3 weeks, that's all I'm asking, 2 to 3 weeks. That's all we want you to do is just see what happens to your body. It's gonna be pretty awesome. All right, a few things that I'm gonna say that you need to get out of the gate. Okay, a good magnesium supplement. If you're a female, you're gonna be taking 2 grams of magnesium, whether it's glycinate or threonate. All right, those are the 2 best ones you can grab. Vitacost.com has it. Your local vitamin shop has it. Good Earth has it out here. So kind of go in there, find those 2 supplements. You're gonna be taking a lot, okay? Those 2 doses are gonna come at 4 o'clock and 8 o'clock p.m., all right? Split in half. So 4 grams if you're a guy, 2 grams if you're a female. All right, next one is gonna be a good solid multivitamin that's powerful powder form that doesn't have a lot of concentrated vitamin A, beta carotene, okay? Because there's been a lot of studies that show concentrated vitamin A in mass doses actually debilitates the process and absorption of many other my vitamins that you might be taking. So let's go ahead and make sure that's not happening. Greens Plus is a phenomenal one. There's also Athletic Greens, that's awesome. Okay, now sodium. When we talk about sodium, I'm talking about salt. So go get a real salt, sea salt, Celtic salt, Himalayan salt, whatever you want, as long as it's not regular ass salt, table salt. We don't want that. There's a lot of preservatives, some sugar in there sometimes, so we don't want that, all right? So those 2, magnesium, greens, salt. Okay, those are gonna be your big 3. Now, when you're switching into ketosis, make sure that you're getting at least 1 to 2 liters if you're a guy, 1 liter if you're a girl, extra on top of what you're supposed to get now. So if you take your body weight and you cut it in half, that's usually about the amount of ounces you're supposed to get in. If you're an athlete, if it's hot outside, you need to regulate and get more. I personally get a minimum of 1.5 gallons, and then I try to bump it even more when I'm getting into ketosis or I'm in ketosis, because I don't want that diuretic state overtaking my performance while I'm trying to train or even just do normal things throughout the day. So greens, magnesium, sodium, meaning salt, and water. All right, those are your big 4 staples you need to concentrate on after you get your macros dialed down. All right, so on top of that, let's stay away from processed shitty foods. Don't eat pepperoni, don't eat deli meat, don't eat all that crap, all right? Some bacon here is good to go, and in moderate amounts. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to put a limit on your bacon. 1/2 pound is a limit, all right? So if you're eating more than 1/2 pound, you might have a personal problem, all right? Or you're just bored. So beef, eggs, butter, coconut oil, MCT oil, avocados, cacao butter. You have all these different options to jump in. Fattier steaks is a huge one. Dark meat chicken is another one. Stay away from chicken breast if you can, because it's just too much protein unless you're gonna douse your chicken breast in a lot of butter and coconut oil, okay? One more thing that I'm gonna go ahead and put out there is digestive enzymes, all right? Source Naturals has a really good brand. Most companies have a good brand of digestive enzymes. So what you wanna do is take 1 digestive enzyme before a smaller meal, 2 before a bigger meal, every single meal, or if you don't wanna buy digestive enzymes, you can do apple cider vinegar every time, okay? So once those are set in line, we can move on to one more thing. I'm giving you a lot, but this is what you need to set up. This is what you need to be successful, okay? So lime and salt, first thing in the morning. It's gonna go ahead and reset your circadian rhythm and put you to sleep at night and make sure you're up. A beautiful thing about the lime and salt, what everyone's like, oh, what does it do? What does it do? Well, here's the mechanism behind it. The lime actually increases potency and the absorption of the salt by revving up your stomach acids with the acidity, and therefore driving in all those great minerals that we need to get our adrenals going, being fat-burning organs, liver, kidneys, all that good stuff. They're all gonna get fired up by that salt and lime together. So your digestion and your fat-burning organs and your metabolism is just on fire at that point. So 1 full lime squeezed, not your lime juice from concentrate, and then 1/4 teaspoon to 1/2 teaspoon, depending on the size of you, mixed in with that, a little bit of water, spin it, shoot it, chase it with 24 to 36 ounces of water. Bam, automatic reset. You're like, oh my gosh, I'm waking up and falling asleep for the first time ever at the same times ever, all right? So that's what we wanna do. That's how you're gonna optimize yourself. Bingo, all right? One more. I'm gonna ask you to meditate, all right? So a big thing is meditation is gonna be key to helping you breathe from your diaphragm, okay? I don't care if you're trying to block out your mind. I don't care if I'm just trying to teach you how to breathe, all right? Because when you're in a fight or flight state, you feel your chest take over or you push it into your gut. What I want you to do is breathe from your diaphragm. So a little trick, if you take your rib cage right here, and you push your fingers up to your ridge, and if you can still breathe without my fingers popping out, I'm not breathing from my diaphragm, I'm breathing into my chest, which stresses my neck and causes a lot more stress. So what I want to do here is you grab my rib cage, and if I breathe, that should pop out. Because as you breathe out, your diaphragm goes up under the ribs. As you breathe in, it expands up under, okay? At the same time, I can keep my lower abs tight. So if I breathe all the way out, tighten, I can breathe back in, and my diaphragm will expand, expanding my two top abdomen, and then leaving my lower abs tight and controlled, okay? Which is gonna prevent that anterior hip tilt and prevent your hip flexors from getting tight. What this is gonna do is wonders. I cannot explain how amazing it is once you learn to breathe through your diaphragm, how easy your workouts get, how much you can push, and how less stressed you are throughout the day. All right, so there's a big laundry list, so get some notes out, or just if you got the photographic memory, photographic in your head, all right? Because we want to get you ass kicking on Monday now, all right? So here we go. Get on it. Fire those questions down on this video. Share this video because I want as many people on this little forefront movement as we got going, because it will change your life. Whether you like ketosis or you don't like ketosis, putting your body through 19 to 21 days of this change will teach you something very important about your body, whether does it react well or doesn't it react well to fats. All right, at that 9 to 10 day mark, even the 7 to 10 day mark, do not give into carbs. Do not rationalize that, oh, my body needs carbs. Oh, I can feel it needs carbs. If you say that, you truly don't know your body. I felt this too. I gave up. I quit ketosis the first time, and I was like, I need carbs, okay? Once I pushed through that, everything changed. Once I decided not to give in to carbs, I need carbs into my body, my whole system switched over, and I was able to process things faster because my brain function was better, my metabolism was on point, and hey, I respond really well to ketosis. You may too. Why not try it and see if you do? There's a damn good chance you're going to, about 80%, so why not take it? All right, let's get rolling. Peace.